Will The Fiend Bray Wyatt make a return to WWE? And a lawsuit has been filed against All Elite Wrestling and a top AEW star. But first, the Wrestling Observer newsletter is reporting the reason for Kenny Omega's recent absence from AEW television, with the Canadian said to be struggling with visa issues. The current Trios champion is said to have badly wanted to be in Lexington, Kentucky this past week to pay tribute to the late Jay Briscoe, although this wasn't to be. The hope internally is that Omega will be back for the February 1st edition of Dynamite in Dayton, although this isn't set in stone. This week, Mercedes Moné would take part in a long-form interview with New Japan Pro Wrestling's website, where she discussed her WWE exit and her New Japan debut. Moné would say that she feels she's done all she can in WWE and wants to follow the same path of some of the Joshi legends that inspired her, and said, "Seeing Manami Toyota and Akira Hayuto and Aja Kong, all these hard-hitting matches, and I was like, wait, there are matches where women are outperforming and having better matches than the men? They were hitting just as hard as the men, having these 30-minute long 5-star matches. I was so amazed by them that Japan became my #1 goal even before WWE. So I managed to achieve all that I wanted to achieve in WWE, and now I get to live out this international dream. I've been saying Moné makes the world go around, and I mean that. So I'm thrilled to start this in Japan and with NJPW and Stardom. Stardom to me has the best women's wrestlers in the world, and I really want to cement my legacy with my wrestling fans, to cement my name with the greatest of all time. I'm ready to fucking go." Now we have some details on the resignation of Stephanie McMahon from WWE, according to the Wrestling Observer newsletter. The former co-CEO is said to have stepped down after Vince McMahon's return due to feeling that she would be demoted, this after her good work during her father's absence. It was noted that the fact that she stepped down right before Vince's controversy came to light also came into play, with her simply no longer needing the money or the job. And speaking of Vince McMahon, the Observer also discussed his recent return to WWE headquarters, where he's been spotted over recent weeks. It's said that Vince has generally been working on a sale of the company and has not been to any television shoots or creative meetings, which will come as a relief to some fans. It was noted that Vince, who would previously have been seen at the office all night and sometimes into the early morning, is now on a reduced schedule and now works normal hours. Elsewhere in the Wrestling Observer newsletter, it was revealed that Major League Wrestling recently sent a cease and desist letter to WWE, this after they are said to have approached MLW talent about appearing on Monday Night Raw this week. And the report notes, MLW sources have said that they have sent a cease and desist letter to WWE after the promotion attempted to contact some of its contracted talent to appear on the Raw 30th anniversary show. One would think it would have been members of the Anoa'i and Fatu family for the planned family acknowledgement ceremony with Roman Reigns, which ended up falling through. MLW sources have said Court Bauer told the talent to have WWE reach out to them directly and didn't say he wouldn't allow them to appear, just to go through him. They never did, and the segment ended up being cancelled. WWE didn't respond to any questions regarding the cease and desist or the claim. It is unknown which specific MLW wrestlers were contacted, although we do know that Lance Anoa'i and Jacob Fatu are both signed to the company and are members of the Samoan Dynasty family. Next, we have some notes from Fightful Select ahead of tomorrow's Royal Rumble event in San Antonio, Texas. Fightful have been told that Bo Dallas is in town for the show, with the report also confirming that he has in fact been the one behind the Uncle Howdy mask that has followed Bray Wyatt since his return to WWE last year. Whilst we've known that Bo Dallas has been seen backstage at WWE shows as of late, this is the first confirmation that we've had that it has been him playing the Uncle Howdy character. And next, will The Fiend Bray Wyatt make a return to WWE? Over recent weeks, multiple hints have seemingly been dropped that we could see the return of The Fiend to WWE, this ahead of Bray Wyatt's Pitch Black match tomorrow night at the Royal Rumble. With that said, Bray would speak with Ryan Satin ahead of this weekend's show, where he revealed if he will bring back 2 of his most popular former personas. Wyatt would note that the cult leader Bray and The Fiend are unlikely to return and said, "For me, the Hawaiian shirt cult Bray, he can't be without Brody Lee to me, you know? So I can't be that without Brody. It's just not the same. It's disrespectful to my best friend. It can't be without him, but The Fiend died that day in Tampa, Florida at WrestleMania to me, you know? The Fiend is not just a goof in a mask like people think. That's just ridiculous. To me, it's so much more, and what you see, where all these things come from, you know, or how they sculpt me, or how they molded me as a human being, but he died that day to me, and it could never be again. It's gone. Wyatt would then discuss the death of Brody Lee, the former Luke Harper in the Wyatt family, as well as two more of his close friends in a short space of time, and said, "There was just so much going on, it was out of nowhere, you know? I wasn't prepared for any of that. I lost my childhood friend, I lost Brody, I lost my best friend from college, Mark. It was something that I think I didn't deal with very well. I think Brody's wife Amanda dealt with it, and the kids dealt with it better than me and Rowan did. There's something there that reminds me of him every day. That time period was such a conundrum for me. I wasn't myself, and it took me a while to kind of remember what makes me me. It was a long journey, man, but it's led me here into this moment, and this is the best I've ever felt." Later in the show, Wyatt spoke about the Uncle Howdy character that has been haunting him on television as of late, and teased that there is more to him than fans have seen, and said, "Uncle Howdy and Bray and all these things, these are all real. They are based on moments and things that have really happened. The Uncle Howdy, there is so much more to it than you think. It's not just so cut and dry, spooky man in the background, there's more to it. There's complexities that you haven't gotten to see yet. There's things that I don't understand about it, and that's the beauty of it, is it's going to grow organically, but the story of it I don't even think has been told yet. Once you understand what it really is and where it came from in my childhood and who Howdy really is, it's much deeper than you think it is, than you would perceive it to be." Tomorrow night we can likely expect to see Uncle Howdy involved in the pitch black match between Bray Wyatt and LA Knight, with us perhaps set to learn more about the mystery masked man. And next, a lawsuit has been filed against All Elite Wrestling and a top AEW star. A lawsuit has been filed against All Elite Wrestling and Austin Mettelson, better known as Luchasaurus, in December 2022. Composite Effects LLC are claiming that AEW and Mettelson are using a copyrighted mask design for merchandise without permission from the designer, although it's noted that permission was given for him to wear the mask on screen. The lawsuit presents examples of their Viper silicone mask depicted in AEW merchandise and claims that this infringes on their copyright. The suit states that CFX and AEW have tried to come to a licensing agreement in the past, but no deal was made, and the design continued to be used in AEW merchandise despite the breakdown in talks. It's noted that at one stage a new mask was created by the designer for AEW specifically, with a full license to merchandise, which would have allowed replica masks to be sold, but Tony Khan and Luchasaurus are said to have rejected the design in favor of the original unlicensed mask. The suit also includes a written declaration from another designer, George Frangadakis, who CFS says was approached by Mettelson in January 2022 to create a mask similar to the design that CFX holds the copyright to. George's statement said that he offered to create a new mask that didn't resemble the CFX design, but he wasn't contacted again. Composite Effects is seeking the profits AEW made related to the alleged infringement, other damages sustained as a result, and attorney fees. It's worth noting that the suit was filed in December 2022, and Luchasaurus hasn't been seen on television since November, with the lawsuit perhaps being the reason for this. This story will likely end in one of three ways. First, AEW and CFX coming to an agreement to license the original mask. 2, AEW begin using the newer rejected design. Or 3, the Luchasaurus character is unmasked entirely. Either way, AEW will likely have to pay up for any past merchandise sold. And before you go, make sure you check out 10 masked AEW wrestlers unmasked.